Oh, good Sunday evening, everybody. You are tuned in
Yeah,
to another week of
yeah,
the DQ show. I am D,
yeah. This your boy Q.
and we are back for another Sunday night, another lovely Sunday night. How your week been,
Another
Q?
one.
How your
Another
week
one.
been?
Hey, bro. I don't know what it's been. I'm gonna tell
It's
you
been
like
like
this,
that.
bro. I'm overworking my goddamn self. I
Yeah,
was
we had this.
tired.
we had this
Hey,
conversation.
man, I was tired as a $2 whore on 50 Cent Tuesdays, boy.
That's
I was
tired.
working. I was working.
Yeah, you was working. You was working.
I was working. But you know what though? I'm gonna tell you one thing. Something happened this week that I haven't had happen for myself in a long time. In a
Uh
long
huh.
time. You know, I'm a general happy person, upbeat.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I was actually like for like 2 days, I was extremely like overly happy.
Really?
Man, and it was just like it was amazing to me. It was amazing to me. So to have that feeling, knowing I haven't had that feeling in a while, bro, it was a real good thing.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I like that. Now, me on the other hand.
Uh oh.
You've been feeling really happy. I've been feeling really pissed off. You want to know why, Q?
Pissed
You want to know
off.
why?
Why is
I'm going to
that?
tell you why. Because these two little kittens that I got are tearing shit up. I got two
Oh
new
shit.
kittens, y'all. I've had it for about 2 weeks now. Now, about maybe close going on three
No,
weeks. And they're
no, I
getting a little
wouldn't.
bigger. They got about 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, I would say about 3 weeks.
Yeah. And they are little terrorists. They are terrorists. They
Hey
tearing up
man.
everything. They're climbing on my curtains. I open the door to let the dogs outside, and you know the screen door closes, and they got the little screen on the
Yeah.
inside of it. They climb all the way up to the top trying to get outside. I said, "Get your little ass down."
Hey, you know what, man? That's like having look
They like
babies,
having
man.
kids, man. They like having babies. Look,
They
they up
have
at
to.
look.
They
Listen,
have
they up
to
at 4 in the morning.
explore.
They got the zoomies, both of them. They fighting and wrestling and playing and shit. Go
I
to
don't know
sleep.
what it is. I don't know what it is about cats and like early morning shit.
Yeah, man. They got the zoomies. They
Like
are they, they are
Zeus.
they are
You
really
know how
trying me,
big
man.
Zeus is.
Huh?
You know how big Zeus is.
Yeah, Zeus is fat.
And one day, bro, me and the wifey, we sitting down, we downstairs, and we just chilling, talking and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden, you hear, "Do, do, 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 do." I said, "What the fuck was that?" I said,
Uh,
"Hey, look!" I look up. I'm like, I know it ain't TJ because TJ don't do shit.
right.
And then we just listening, and then all of a sudden you, I'm like, what the fuck? She was like, it was actually to the point the wife was like, "That's Zeus. He upstairs with the zoomies."
Oh, he
Hey,
was
I said,
zooming.
yeah, all upstairs, all up here. And
And
I'm
when
like,
he a big cat, so when he got the zoomies, you can really hear him.
hey, look, I was like, hey,
He
hey,
probably sound
hey,
like a
get
grown
that
man
shit
running
out.
upstairs.
Boy, I thought you would have thought it was like a 2-year old that failed.
Right.
I was like, damn.
Who said, what the fuck was that? Damn,
Man,
damn, damn.
shit.
That's
Real shit,
crazy, man.
bro.
That's crazy. Hey,
I
man,
was
but
like,
that's what, hey, wait, we cat lovers, man. What can we say?
hey man, you know what? Let me tell you something, man. If it wasn't for the old lady, bro, I don't think I would
You don't think you'd have
like
cats and one for your wife?
no.
Now, let me tell you something. If it wasn't for my wife, I wouldn't have rediscovered my love for cats because I had cats when I was young, when I was a kid. I had
Hmm.
cats all the time.
Yeah.
But once I got to my teenage years, I guess because my mother is afraid of cats. But when I was
Yeah.
staying with my dad back when I was younger, he kept cats. So I guess the reason why my cat love fell off because my mom was scared of cats and they weren't allowed in her house.
I get you.
Yeah. So, but
Nah,
once I got with my wife, man, and she had a cat, she got our old lady Esperanza. I fell in love with her, man. I said, you know what? I love cats.
you know
And
what? I think you
6
really
of 'em
kind of
now.
rediscovered your love for cats before then.
Before then,
Yeah. I
oh,
could say
because your cat, yeah, your cat Gigi. What's her name?
Gigi.
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 Yeah, that
Yep.
Russian blue. Gigi was a Russian blue with almond colored eyes. She was beautiful,
Hey boy, and she loved.
and she
Okay,
was fat.
one. Hold on. Let me say this before anything or any animal lovers get to listen to this. She used to hide in the fireplace. Now the fireplace
The
wasn't a
fireplace
working
was not.
fireplace,
It was not a working fireplace.
but it was still there. It was part of the home decor.
Right.
And she used to hide up in there. And when your ass came over to the house,
And you know, I didn't even know y'all had her until she just came out one day. Because I don't think you ever told me about her.
no,
No, you did. She just came out.
She wasn't even actually our cat at first.
Yeah.
It came out that we was pet sitting for somebody.
Yeah, I ended up keeping her. But wait a minute, what happened to her after y'all moved?
We actually found somebody to take her
y'all
in.
gave us y'all
Yeah.
adopted her. Okay.
Yeah, we found somebody that could take her in and everything like that, and they took her in, and after that, they was animal lovers,
Well, yeah,
animal lovers running flocks.
She was a beautiful cat. That was my girl, and then I think yeah, that sort of awakened it too. Yeah,
like I'm not even gonna lie, we house sitting another goddamn cat right now.
Really?
That she yeah.
It's a boy or girl?
It's a girl.
Better keep her away from Zeus. Is she fixed?
Yes.
Okay, well you're good then.
Yeah. She's
Zeus will let her have it, Jack.
Zeus be like, come. Oh no,
Zeus
bro,
like, come here,
bro. Look, let me tell you something, bro. Zeus is a fucking bully.
Oh, he's a bully.
Oh man, look, this cat. Like,
that's how his son is, man. Now, folks who's watching, his cat Zeus had a litter of kittens, and they gave me one of Zeus's kids, and we named him Apollo. Now, Apollo is the bully in this house because he bullies the kittens. He hissing at them every 5 minutes. 1 second he playing with them. Listen, I could have sworn I saw Apollo one day, Q, trying to smother one of them. He laid on his face and just laid there. G. Didn't do that. He just laid there like,
let me talk to
make
you.
me move. Like Apollo, get off the kid, bro.
But Zeus, man, like, I'm like, she had a name. She's been with us so long. We didn't change the name because we didn't like the name. I'm like, fuck that damn name. Whatever they was thinking about when they named this goddamn cat, they need to be chopped in the goddamn throat.
What's the name of the cat?
I don't know. You talking about now? Well, we gave her name.
Yeah, I'm talking. What was her name before we renamed her?
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I don't even want to remember it.
What's the name now?
It was some goddamn cartoon, off the wall Dungeons and Dragons type shit.
Well, what's her name now? What y'all name?
Oh, we call her Luna.
Do you have a dog named Luna?
No, we had Lily.
I remember you had. Do you have another cat named Luna or something?
We did have another kitten named Luna. No, it was a dog.
Yeah,
it was a dog. Because of the kids, dumbass kids, they left the door open, and she got out. One of the neighbors, like, because we were still in the trailer park at the time.
Yeah, don't talk about the kids.
Man, look.
All right, come on, bro. Go ahead and tell it. Say the dumbass kids.
Look, we always told them, do not leave the door open. And what the fuck did they do?
Left the door open and dipped.
She ran outside, and one of the neighbors got her. I guess the kids liked her, and they kept her in the house. They stole her from us. We already knew where she went.
Y'all knew where she was, okay?
Yeah,
y'all just went on and let it go. Just let it roll.
We was like, we know y'all got our dog, bitches.
Yeah, Y'all just went all let
But
just went all let it
the
roll.
kids, but the kids, it was like 3 kids, and they was all young. So we was like, man, just go ahead and fuck it. We chopped it up. But no,
Yeah.
Luna is she's a silver. She's like silver and gray, but she has ice blue eyes, bro, that are so fucking beautiful.
Oh, okay.
And she is a beautiful fucking cat. Like, I guarantee you, if you seen this cat face to face, you would be like, she is gorgeous.
Oh, that's
She
what's up.
almost looked like Gigi with blue eyes.
Okay.
But
Yeah, Gigi was a beautiful cat.
But that fat motherfucker downstairs so much of a bully.
Yeah, he ain't having it because hey, she in his territory now. Cats are territorial, man.
Hey man, look, that motherfucker super territorial because he be jumping the shit out of her. She be trying to eat. He be like, hey, guess what?
Guess what?
Guess what?
Take this paw. Take the skibbity pat.
Take these skibbity pats.
Feel every piece.
Hey man. Hey y'all, man. Welcome to the DQ show, man. We here. We're gonna get into these topics for y'all tonight, man. Some random stuff, man.
We just want to, the first topic we have to get into is about this brother that's in North Carolina that's acting a damn fool that's running for governor.
Hey, look. Hey, people. This is a black man. He's a Republican.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes down to this political jargon, I'm not one for it, but D is. So D stays in touch with the political
listen,
community more than I do.
When it's shit like this,
oh man,
you gotta hear this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna read just a little bit. 6 weeks before Election Day, the Republican Party in North Carolina is in an extraordinary standoff with its own nominee for governor. After a CNN report last week linked candidate, lieutenant governor, he's already lieutenant governor now. He's running for governor. He's lieutenant governor currently. Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson to offensive last week linked, after CNN report last week linked candidate Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson to offensive comments on the porn website. Donations to his campaign have dried up. Most of his staff has resigned. Incensed Republican officials, donors, and lawmakers want him to drop out. But Mr. Robinson has refused to quit. The question now, party leaders say, is whether he will sink other Republican state and local candidates with him. Okay. This is the last part that I'll read. The deadline to replace Mr. Robinson on the ballot passed last Thursday, hours after the report that he had written years ago on a porn site that he was a black Nazi, that slavery was not bad, and that as a teenager, he had gone peeping on women in public gym showers. That's a creep. That nigga's a creep. How creepy can you get, bro? Real talk. No. Hence the title of the damn episode.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. When you first told me about this, and I looked at the video about this whole situation.
Yeah.
Once this dude said that he was a black Nazi, that was it for me.
I don't know why when you look at the camera, it tickles me. I don't know why.
Cause I gotta give you that serious look there, like
that serious one. Like, come on, dog. Come on, bro.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Hey man, like, bro, a black Nazi.
Black Nazi,
whole
bro.
Porn stuff is like, it's a lot of creeps on porn. So
here's what I'm saying.
I'm not tripping off of that.
Here's what I'm saying. If you know that you're going to do anything that has to do with public office, all that shit that you done did, you need to delete that shit. But it stays in the cloud.
It's no deleted. It's not that.
Yeah,
you can never
you can't delete that shit.
Like, in all,
I want to know how are the people knew what screen name he was using and all that. How did the
Bro.
people find him like that?
Come on, man. The hackers in the world, people that just so happen. Look, think about it like this. Okay, let's take it like this. You remember the website List Crawlers?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So for all you people out there who don't know about it, List Crawlers is a site where basically motherfuckers selling ass up on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now think about it like this: if you
I wouldn't
were
hip to that.
a
I wouldn't
person,
hip to that site till like maybe like 4 months ago, 5 months ago. I
no,
didn't
it
even
was
know how
longer
long
than
it was
that.
out there for.
It was longer than that.
Yeah.
It's longer than that because it was back when you was at what you call it, and you told me about it, and I was like,
That was back in like February.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Because
when
I
I
was
found
like,
out about it.
who in the hell is doing this? And being intrigued, I went up on her and looked. Well, of course, because I'm gonna look. But just saying, like, what if you're on something and you notice somebody?
Right.
Because 9 times out of 10, some of these sites nowadays, regardless to what you on, dating sites, whatever, a lot of it, unless it's really non-public, I want to say, a lot of them are doing photo verifieds, or you have to verify yourself. What if a motherfucker, like, I don't want to say mom, what if a person looked at him, like, because he could probably have a picture, he probably can't. Maybe the screen name entitled is somewhat tied into his position. People are dumb like that.
Yeah. True. True that.
Black Lieutenant
I'm
Governor
pretty sure it
in
wasn't
your
that.
bed. I'm just saying,
It
though.
wasn't
Just
that.
saying, hypothetically, just saying.
And
You know,
but I think that those posts were before he was lieutenant governor, because they said it
it
was
don't matter.
years ago.
It
No,
don't
it
matter.
don't matter. It don't matter at all. It don't matter at all.
Because well, then again, it kind of does. Because you just don't shoot up into that position. You gotta do something within your city to get up into positions like that. So you gotta start off like mayor type stuff.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was mayor or anything. I think he just went straight to lieutenant governor. I think he ran for lieutenant governor.
I
And he
don't
won.
know. I don't know. I don't think that you. I don't want to say. I don't
North
think that
Carolina
you
is
can.
North Carolina is a deep red state, and he ran as a Republican, and anybody on the Republican ticket gonna win pretty much. You know?
Hey, you say he was just a lucky nigga that got up in there.
Yeah.
And
Oh, he's a
end
big
up-
time. Oh, he's a big time cool now. He cooling his ass off now.
Hey,
He
Hey,
got his
I was
mouth
looking at that
on Trump's
shit.
balls too.
that mother. Hey, even Trump did like this. Hey, Trump ain't said shit about that dude.
Trump said that he said Trump say I have to defend my friends. He see Trump, as long as somebody likes him, Trump is going to defend them,
But
no
Trump
matter what
hasn't
they
said
did.
nothing about it though.
He said that he was going to defend his friend. He said that. He said that about him. He's been on stage with Trump at rallies.
I wonder why.
Right. you know. So I mean, it's shit. He refuses. He refuses to bow out, man. All his staff has done left. He probably got I think they say he probably got like 2 people left as far as staff. 2
That's
people.
probably, and you know what? I guarantee you, they probably family.
You never know. Probably so.
I
But
guarantee you.
everybody else done abandoned him. He done, bro. I mean, I don't. And you know what though? They were interviewing people. I was watching the Young Turks channel on YouTube, and they were interviewing people in North Carolina, and they were like, how do you feel? How do you feel about what does the scandal that involves Mark Robinson, will that stop you from voting for him? A lot of people said no. A lot of people said they'll still vote for him.
That's kind of
because they don't want a Democrat in there. that's the bottom line. They don't want a Democrat.
That's basically it. I mean,
yeah, that's basically it.
Some people stick to that, man. If they
they do.
They stick to
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he loses, but if he does lose, it's going to be barely lose. because I
You
think they're
say
still going to
barely,
vote. I think if he loses, he's going to barely lose because they're still going to vote for him regardless.
but from what I've seen
And from this
on,
scandal, it's going to stop people from coming. It's going to stop people from just voting for him. They're going to vote for Trump, but not vote for him.
yeah.
You
But
know,
see, that's the thing though, because I was going to say that from what I've seen, from the news, actual news reports and stuff like that, they already said that wherever he was at, he didn't already lost points and everything like that.
oh
People,
yeah, yeah,
it's a
yeah.
lot of people that just swung off and just was like,
Nah,
no,
we cool on you, bro.
nah,
We cool on you. Yeah,
I
yeah.
was with you for a second.
But Q, like I'm telling you though, I still think he got. I think he still has a remote shot.
I don't.
It's small, but
don't.
I still think he got a shot.
I don't.
But a scandal like that should bury you. That he should be done. Yeah.
Like, if you squeeze your ass up in there, boy, that's a fat nigga squeezing into to a size 20.
That brother is big. He's a big one. He's a big one.
I'm going to
Yeah, hey, Q, he bigger than us, so you know he big. Shit.
I bet you he breathed like he eating French fries.
Exactly.
So,
hey, Q, he be at the buffet.
hey, y'all got some Nazi meat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But big up to you, Mark Robinson. I know that's right. Stay in the race, man. Stay in the race and go and get your ass whooped.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Embarrass yourself more. I like to see a Republican get embarrassed. Keep doing it. Go ahead, bro.
Do that. Don't do that. Don't clout that man judgment like that. Don't hype him up like that. That's no good. No
All right,
bueno.
what else you got for us, bro?
Hey, so I was looking up because I look at a lot of entertainment stuff. They say they finally got a new director for the Blade movie.
Okay, who's this guy?
Jesus Christ, I can't think of his name, but obviously he impressed the panel at the MCU to actually keep it, because a lot of things been going on to where they was talking about burying it and everything like that.
We had this conversation on the first show we did, remember?
Well, we did, but we was kind of talking about like the difference between the MCU, because we was like MCU versus DCU.
Yeah.
And everything, but no, like that movie was put to a halt and everything like that. But according to the MCU's website and everything like that, bro, they not putting this project away. They not, and they'd have been through 2 directors already. So with this dude coming in, it just to the point to me, like, is they gonna restart it all from scratch, or if they gonna keep going from what they have now?
How do you feel about it? Do you think they should reboot it, like start all the way over, or what?
With a new director, because they already got the story.
He might have a different vision for it, so he probably could reboot it. See what his vision is.
But that's the thing, though, because they already have the story written. Like, the story is written. Like, the whole screenplay is done. It's just actors wise and everybody else coming together. And can he finish off? But like you said, though, different directors have different visions.
Right.
So what is it that he's going to see from what's already been done that he can either change and flip, or would it be scrapped and rushed? Because that's my only thing, because now you're still stuck on a time frame. So is it going to be something rushed that you're going to have to rush and do? Because when I was reading about the Flash movie, they said that movie bombed so fucking bad for the DCU, bro.
You want to know why it bombed? Because they stuck with Ezra Miller. He had gotten into so much shit. They didn't want to see him. They didn't want to see him on the screen. That's where they fucked up at. When he started getting all of that shit, that's when he fucked it up. They should have went with a different Flash.
You know what? You know who a lot of things I was reading up on today too was that they was talking about seeing like this fan made teaser for the Flash that somebody made, and it sparked the interest of what's his last name? I think I can't think of his first name, but his last name Garrett. But basically, the dude who played the Flash on CW.
Okay, okay.
So it sparked his interest into the point where
But
they talking
do you
about.
think that I didn't watch the Flash on CW, so I wouldn't know. So I'm asking
Okay,
you as a person who watched it. Do you
yeah,
think that if they were to do a new Flash movie in the MCU, if they casted him as the
in the
Flash,
DCU, you mean?
oh, in DC, I'm sorry. If they casted him as the Flash, would he have the star power to make it a big movie?
Yes,
You think
yes,
so? Okay.
yeah, bro. Like, okay, what's his name? Ezra, right?
Ezra Miller, yeah.
Ezra. Let's
He
just
was a
say
good Flash, man, but he just felt like
no, he
his
wasn't.
behavior. You didn't like him as
No,
the
he
Flash?
wasn't.
I
No,
liked him as the Flash.
I didn't. I didn't. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I don't want to say that's the reason, because I seen the Flash movie. You know, was it? It was okay. I'm
I
not
haven't
finna sit
watched
up
it
there and
yet.
say it was great. It was okay.
Uh-huh.
I've just seen a lot worse,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it was okay. But for me, with
Your Flash is the guy from CW. That's your Flash.
that dude was like, bro, he was way more. He has way more of a fan base because of what he's done for all these last years as the Flash.
That would make the most sense then. But you know
And
that,
it,
but the
the thing
thing is
about
though,
it is this.
you know how studios are though. They're not gonna
But this is
want
what I'm
they're gonna
saying.
want somebody with more, they're gonna fuck up. They're gonna fuck it
No,
up.
they see they look for star power in other people, whereas to like with him playing the Flash and people being into the Flash. I'm gonna tell you like this: before Justice League, bro, the Flash, Arrowverse, all that shit on the CW
Yeah.
did numbers,
Oh yeah.
baby,
Hell yeah.
numbers.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That means that you have way more people watching. You have way more fans. Your fan base is like crazy.
That would make the most sense. I agree.
You,
Yeah.
the difference is,
I didn't watch the series, but as you said, like I know that that show did major numbers. So
but
that would
it's
make
the
the most sense. If
difference
you do a new
in
Flash movie, at
television.
least look at them.
It's the difference in television and movies.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Yeah.
The thing about it is, can you bring his character to life on screen on a bigger screen?
And do you think you can?
Yeah, he's a as the Flash, as
Let me look
Barry
him up. I'm gonna
Allen,
see. Let me look him up. Keep going.
as
Don't make a
Barry
point though.
Allen. He is great, bro. He has the look, he has the part, he has everything, bro. Like, even though it's a television series, like that dude was like, when you look at him, you look at the Flash. He looked more of the Flash part than what you call it did.
Oh, his name was Grant Gustin.
Grant, yeah.
Thomas Grant Gustin. Yeah, he played the Flash.
Now when you look at him versus,
Ezra Miller.
I'm telling you, look at him and then look at him in his Flash suit. Just what they did on the CW versus him
How did
on
the main thing for me, Q? And I
what?
might my pet my excuse me, I didn't mean to burp. My pet peeve with movies is the suit has to be right. Whose suit was better, Ezra Miller's or this guy's suit from CW?
Oh, um,
The suit has to be right, man. Like Black Lightning, that suit was dope as fuck. That suit was dope as hell.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna have to go with Thomas. And the reason why I'm gonna have to go with him because it was more. You seen the evolution of his suit
Okay, okay.
in the show. You seen how it went from the beginning to advanced suits and everything, but then the suits in itself. Now,
Okay, here's a question for you.
yeah,
Between the MCU and the DCU, which suit did they clown on? I mean, just nailed it, in your opinion?
ugh, ugh. Like any character,
Any character, any character.
any
Not it
character.
ain't got to be a main character. That's just who superhero or supervillain suit they nailed without CGI. Now, not the CGI.
Without CGI.
Yeah.
Mm. That is a good question.
Yeah.
That is a good question. Mm. I want to say him
Who?
because I want to say Winter Soldier.
Yeah, Bucky's. Yeah, Bucky. They nailed him. They did.
Like I'm talking about the Winter Soldier, Captain America versus the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Like before he got his memory back and he was the Stone Cold Killer and everything.
Yeah.
Like that Bucky was like, yeah. Without CGI though, just nailed down for looks.
Mm-hmm. Either universe don't matter.
Has to be Logan, bro.
Oh, really? Wolverines?
Yeah. Cause he had the natural hair shape and everything.
Yeah.
And like even though not until like this recent Deadpool and Wolverine movie without the cowl, his hair in comic books resembles the cowl.
Yeah, yeah.
And with Logan and everything like that with Wolverine, his hair just because the other dude that they used for Wolverine for I think it was a TV series or something, he made a cameo in a movie. You could tell his shit slicked back and like gelled and shit. Like that shit was styled to be that. Whereas what you call his character, just Hugh Jackman, just looked it natural.
Yeah, yeah.
So him, it's a couple of them. What you call it as Professor X? Because I don't know. I guess it's just the bald head. But him as Professor X, I can't think of his damn name. I'm sorry, y'all.
Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart as Professor X.
They nailed Magneto's too. Ian McKellen, they nailed his too. His suit. His Magneto suit was pretty dope.
His suit was all right. It was right.
But you know who I feel they nailed 100%, and I love their suit.
What's that?
Black Manta from Aquaman. They nailed his suit.
Who?
Black Manta.
Oh,
from Aquaman. They nailed that shit. Yaya played him.
Yeah.
They nailed his suit. That
you know
suit
who else? You know what? Dope. Not that I could think about it. Old girl who played Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah, Gal Gadot. Yeah, they nailed her too.
They nailed that suit. They nailed that
sir. 100%.
Like,
100%. Yeah,
and she fits it. Like
fits it perfectly. Fits it perfectly.
Jesus
well, yeah,
Christ.
Black Widow too. Scarlett Johansson. She wore the shit out of that suit.
Scarlett Johansson. I ain't never think she was that sexy until I seen her like play that role.
100%. Right back at you. Right back at you, bro. Right back at you for real.
Like, but I
think Jason Momoa's suit in Aquaman was that's pretty dope too. They nailed his suit too.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, they did. You just gotta the Black Panther 2, the way they did Namor.
Yeah, they nailed him. Did you know? Fun fact. Did you know who was supposed to play Namor at first, but they told him he couldn't. He had the role. He had the
Jesus
role and
Christ.
everything.
And you know what?
He had the role, but they said he couldn't do it.
It's somebody famous as fuck too. And I just seen this shit.
They famous in our world, but they not world famous. The role was 100% his, but they told him he couldn't do it.
And I'm thinking, was it a wrestler? Was it a wrestler?
Come on now, give me an answer. Hurry up.
No, it wasn't Roman Reigns. It wasn't Roman.
You got 5 seconds. 5. 4.
Fuck it. Go ahead.
Damian Priest. Yep. He had the role. This is when Vince was still in the Vince said he couldn't do it.
I wonder if he
Damian Priest's role. Yep.
Speaking of Vince McMahon.
Speaking of Vince, that new documentary came out, the Vince McMahon on Netflix. I'm only 3 episodes in. And the 3 episodes, the first 2 episodes was pretty much saying where he came from, how it all started, how he bought the business from his dad and all that. And the third, I think the third episode was going into the Montreal screw job and all that. That's the episode I got to watch.
Okay.
Going into that. They already went past the part. They already went past the part where Hogan left for WCW. So at this point, the documentary, Hogan is in WCW, and the Montreal screw job about to go down.
Okay. So I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. It's like I think it's 6 episodes altogether.
In all honesty, I sat up there and I heard one of my shows is supposed to be coming back. So I went back in and I binge watched the fuck out of it, which was Into the Badlands. Because I honestly had to go back. Like, you know me, if I'm watching something, I'm going to watch it from the beginning. And I remember everything, but I was like, how did it end again to what they going to start off with and everything like that, which basically goes into the 3rd season.
I remember that show when it was coming on AMC, because I was in the Breaking Bad and the Walking Dead and all that, and I used to watch Breaking Bad, and Into the Badlands came on after Breaking Bad, but I didn't watch Into the Badlands. I just watched Breaking Bad.
I'm telling you,
you can tell, Q, that show has a serious cult following. Serious. Like that show Preacher. That show Preacher, they had a cult following.
I'm one of them.
They were trying to save both of those shows from getting cut from there. Like the fan base was.
It was good, bro. And then I was like, how was they gonna continue to going into a 4th season? And after watching the final episode, I was like, damn, that did happen. And I was like,
so they got a route to go to make another season.
They said they're supposed to be working on it already.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be working on it already. And from that last episode from the final season, I can't wait. That's like ribs on the grill. I can't wait.
Right.
Come on, give it to me.
Give it to me. AMC makes some great shows, man. They make some great shows.
You know what? What you call it supposed to be coming back for like I think only 5 episodes, and I was into that real heavy for a while. American Horror Story.
They come back did they cancel it or something?
Well, you know
that show was hella popular. I'm surprised it got canceled if it did.
I don't know if it got canceled, but this one for Halloween, they supposed to be doing just a 5 series. 5 episode
series, 5 episode season.
That's it.
Because they usually come back around every October,
or right before.
Right before it. Yeah, like right around Halloween time.
And they always had some good shit though. The thing that I used to like about that show though was the fact that they used a lot of the same actors and actresses,
That's
and
what
it was
that's
just
what I liked
different
about
roles.
that's what I liked about the Haunted Hill House, the series. The dude that made the dude that made. Did you ever watch the Haunted Hill House and the Haunted Bly Manor and like
Mm-mm.
those shows?
No. Mm-mm.
He came every like the last probably like 3 or 4 seasons. He came with a different show. He used the same people but in different roles.
And
And
that's
the
all
last
American Horror Story was.
yeah,
But it was always dealing with something sick.
you need to watch those shows. I think dude's name was Mike Flanagan. He the one directed I think he's the showrunner of these movies. Like the writer and director of those movies, and they were really good. But yeah, man, AMC makes some great shit, man. It's around that time, like we were saying about Halloween. Well, speaking of Halloween, you're supposed to have this thing that we're supposed to watch these horror movies.
Yeah. Oh.
Now,
Like,
are we supposed to watch? Are we supposed to watch like a? Are we supposed to watch like a movie a weekend or one a week?
Like on the weekend. Like on the weekend, I'm off on the weekends. So
on the weekends we have like a Fright Fest every weekend in October.
Yeah, we all new movies, some stuff that we ain't seen.
Okay, bet.
Because like if people don't know, like me and D used to get together like every Halloween.
Yeah, and have a Fright Fest.
And we used to go once the sun sets. We was watching horror movies from sundown to sun up.
Yeah, buddy.
And we used to watch some of our favorites. We used to come across some new stuff. That was our tradition, man.
Sure, we got to bring that tradition back, man. We got to bring it back.
I don't know. I don't think neither one of us is gonna be.
Oh, we ain't gonna do it from sundown to sun up, but pause. But we could definitely we could definitely watch like one. You know what I mean? One or two.
We got 2 definitely up.
We definitely got 2 in us. So we can definitely do 2 of them.
3, maybe.
That's stretching it a little bit, but we might can pull 3.
4? Oh no, we sleep.
We sleep.
We sleep. Somebody going to sleep first.
Okay, so I tell you what. There's a movie on Prime called Late Night with the Devil. I've been wanting to see it. That'll be our first one. We've never seen it. Late Night with the Devil. That's the name of it.
Is that the one about the they was in the studio?
It's about this show that takes place in the 70s. Yeah. Did you watch it or have you heard of it? You seen the commercial?
No,
you heard of it before?
I've seen the trailer for it.
Yeah,
because it's dealing
that's
with
exactly it. It takes place in the 70s. It's in the studio.
It's a dude and it's like some chick.
Yeah, that's it. That's the movie we're gonna watch.
Some shit. Okay, that's one.
Yep, that's the one we're watching. That's gonna be the first one. Okay, now speaking of movies, you know what dropped Friday? Do you know?
No.
Joker drops Friday.
The
Joker 2. Yeah. So, do you want to go see it and review it?
Well, then again, because I ain't doing no more Fridays at work, man. Fuck that.
So unless it's required,
unless it's required.
You want to ride over here? We shoot the Fairview Heights and go check it out.
Or we can meet at Ronnie's.
True that.
So
you want to do that Friday? Next Friday?
Because Ronnie's is like damn near almost like a midpoint for us.
That's a midpoint, yeah. And Ronnie's is probably my favorite theater to go to. So yeah, we could do that. You want to do that Friday?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Bet.
Let's go ahead and do that.
That's a deal. That's a deal. So, folks, we're gonna go and see Joker Friday, and we will be reviewing it come Sunday next week on the DQ Show.
Man, hey, you know what, man? I'm gonna say this. I'm not the Joker because the first Joker movie was really good. It was really good.
It was. And the thing is with sequels, man, you gotta keep that same standard from the first one, and that's why a lot of sequels kind of slope a little bit. And I'm hoping it don't. I'm really hoping that this movie has like the same. It's not going to be the same impact or feeling from like Joaquin ain't gonna win an Oscar from it at all, but I think it's going. I really hope that he can at least just keep the same vibe from the first one, because the first one was.
I think he will.
I think
he
so
will.
too. I think so too. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping he does. I think he
I just
can.
wonder.
I don't want it to fail. I don't want it to fail. That's all. I'm rooting
My
for that movie.
thing
For
is
real.
this. My thing is this. I know it's all about how he started and everything became in like it's an origin story.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm wondering what origin story is it leading to, like which Joker we gonna get with this second one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I don't think it's gonna be the gangster Joker. So is it gonna be more the comedic Joker
I think so.
and
That's the one I'm
everything like
thinking.
that? If
That's
and
what I'm
then
thinking.
like all of this to me, like with the whole Joker movie, is like even before he even really became true crime lord Joker and everything like that. So
You can sort of tell, like in the trailer, that a lot of people he didn't got his following now, because there's a lot of people that went crazy. They really followed, but he's locked up. And from the first movie, you could tell that he had his following. His following was starting. It was just starting up when he got locked up.
well, you seen the first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so because sometimes we talk about movies and you ain't seen the first fucking movie.
I saw it in the theater. I went to saw it when it first came out. Opening night, I was there.
So his following probably didn't start until like the end of that movie when he was doing that whole fucking interview.
Exactly. After that interview, and you could tell that. Remember when he was in that car and that somebody had helped break him out of that car, and he was standing up and he put the little smile on his face and all that. Somebody had helped break him out of that in. Somebody had ran into the car that he was in. So I think that now he's on trial for what he did in movie one, because you can tell he's in the courtroom. He's on trial for that, and I think that's where it kicks off from.
Okay. So basically, maybe him going to Arkham.
Yeah. Yep.
And
because he was in Arkham at the end of the first one. Remember?
Damn. What the?
Remember at the end of credits when he was running through the hallway and shit? That was Arkham.
I didn't see the end of credits.
Yeah, he's in Arkham.
You talking about like when the credits and the little cutscenes after the end and shit?
Not after the end. Like right when the movie ended, when he was in the hallway and he killed the orderly at the end. Remember he was in the hallway and something like shit, and the camera was moving out.
You know what? I'm gonna do this before we go there Friday. I'm gonna rewatch
it over. Yeah, I'll rewatch it too. Because I think that Lady Gaga plays Harley Quinn, and I think that Lady Gaga is his. Because Harley Quinn started out as his psychiatrist or something like it's something.
Mm-hmm. She was a psychiatrist in Arkham.
Yeah, so that's where he met her at.
So I mean, it'll be interesting. I think it will be interesting.
It is.
It's supposed to be a trailer out there of Black Adam 2.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Black Adam 1 yet.
I don't know if it's a fan made trailer. I just came across it. I didn't look at it because
Yeah. A lot of these people, man, they are making like Hollywood worthy trailers, bro, and they at the crib. Put shit together.
Straight clickbait.
They will fool the shit out of you, bro, for real.
Because it was something that I seen. Like it was a dude at work came to me talking about you see they coming out with a new Squareface. I said, what?
Who's playing Scarface, sir?
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino died at the end. He got shot. He got killed at the end. Don't you remember the end of Scarface? When
I
blew his guts out and he fell in the pool.
What they're saying
that he somehow survived that, and ended up.
Yeah. But the thing about it is this.
Let me tell you something. So, my brother Pat. Let me say something before you start. My brother Patrick, a long time ago, said that what if they made a Scarface 2 where he ended up surviving after he got shot, and he ends up surviving, escaping after he gets well, has a kid, and his kid ends up being the new Scarface. I say, Pat, shut up.
And you know what's so crazy is that I think with this, because they got a trailer. They got a trailer, and I know it's a fan made trailer because
Yeah,
half of
for
it
sure.
looked like CGI and the other half looked like old clips from the old movie.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it is on some type of point of whoever made it that Scarface did survive
yeah,
and everything like that. But when I seen like the CGI parts and shit like that, it looked like some shit like what they did in Tron,
yeah,
the
yeah.
remake of Tron when they took
Yeah. They do that de-aging shit,
yeah,
make you look younger.
yeah.
Yeah,
But then it was like some parts where he's supposed to have been old as fuck and shit like that, or some shit. And he's supposed to have been like reclaiming his throne as the king of the city and shit like that. So, I
yeah.
mean, I mean, I knew it was fan made, but still at the same time, I'm like, whatever, whatever.
But we do need a good gangster movie though. When was the last time a good gangster movie came out?
Uh,
For real, like a real good gangster movie. The last one that really came out to me was the one that Scorsese made with with De Niro and
you know
with De
what?
Niro
You know what?
and
No,
Joe
no,
Pesci
no,
when they
no,
used that de-aging stuff for them. That
no.
was a good movie.
I could give you one, and they coming out with a part 2 to it, which
What is
was
it?
the Lions Den.
Who played in it?
50 Cent. 50 Cent, O'Shea,
Oh,
um,
Cube Son.
yeah, Cube Son, and everything.
This must have went like
Um,
straight to DVD because I ain't heard nothing about this in the movies.
what
I
the
swear
first Lions Den?
I swear to God, I never heard of it.
Oh my fucking god, bro! It
I
was
swear to God,
parts
I
of
never
it
heard
to
of
the
it.
point where I know you just seen clips because somebody was using the clip of when 50 Cent daughter was going on a date or going to the prom or something, and he pulled a dude into the garage. And the little dude, when he was in the garage, that motherfucker was surrounded by all Mexicans and black people. And
I
he
never
was
heard
like,
of it.
"Oh my god, bro! Like, yes, like, cause he got what's his name? What's his name, bro? From the Gladiator.
I don't know.
No, what's who was Marcus? Who was Maximus?
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe was in it, and he plays this cop. And the cop, you don't know if he's bad or good.
It's called Den of Thieves, not Lions Den.
Den of Thieves. Okay, Den of Thieves. Lions Den, Den of Thieves. Like fuck it, it's a den. But trust me, that movie was like good. That movie was really good. D, you looking drunk on camera, looking down at your phone.
Sorry.
You looking like too many bills.
I'm trying to see. Was it in theaters?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was in theaters. It said it was projected to gross 7 to 10 million from 2,432 theaters in opening weekend. It came out in 2018. $30 million budget. Yeah, it was in theaters. I swear I never heard about it.
Yeah.
I never heard of it.
But they supposed to be doing a part 2. And it's supposed to be coming out real soon.
Oh, and that wasn't due from Gladiator. That was due from a 300. What's his name? The one that played Leonidas. He was in it. Yeah.
What was his name?
God damn it. I know his name on the tip of my tongue.
Don't it start with a G?
Gerard Butler. That's his name. Yeah. Gerard Butler. All right, Quinton. So we done talked about movies. We done talked about scary movie thing and all of that. You got one more thing to talk about?
Talk about?
What else you want to talk about?
Something besides this week.
Q had an abysmal week when it comes to these NFL picks, y'all. He had an abysmal week. It was abysmal for him.
Horrible.
Now, honestly, Q, I believe that this is the week that
don't predict
secures me the belt, folks. I think this week is the week that I secure the belt where we get it. This is the week that solidifies that I will own this belt for the next 6 months.
So, even though we got like 10 more weeks, we got more weeks than that. It's 18 weeks in the season.
It's 18 weeks in the season. We only in week 4.
We have 14 weeks, and he just said this solidified him already.
I'm just trying to say something to hype you up, man. Don't get down on it, man. Like I said, it's plenty of time. Don't get down on yourself, man. Shit.
Look, let me tell you something. This some bullshit. This bullshit, James.
This bullshit, James.
Hey, man. This shit has been like not my last 2 weeks. Bruh, it has not been. I've been bidding my faith in a lot of these bullshit ass. It's just been proven to me that this season has just been way too unpredictable for certain teams.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. So we're going to go over the 2 Monday night games that we didn't have last week because the Monday night games hadn't been played yet. So the 2 Monday night games last week were the Jags at the Bills and the Commanders at the Bengals. I had picked the Bills to win that game. Buffalo won that game 47-10. Who did you pick for that first game, that first Monday night?
The one who lost.
The Jags. Okay, the Commanders at the Bengals. I picked the Bengals to win that game. And you picked the ones who lost. So there we go. That was the Monday night games for week 3. Now here we go this week for week 4. Now, folks, I'm not the one to brag. I'm not the one to toot my own horn. But all I got to say is beep, beep. Because if I would have played a football pool anywhere, I probably would have won this week. Not counting the Monday night games because they ain't been played yet. But as far as the games that happened Sunday night and earlier today, I went Thursday night. Thursday night. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I went 11-3. 11-3, folks. Quentin, where did you go? Where did you go so far?
Where did I go?
Yeah, what was your record so far? What's your record so far, though?
Yeah, I went to the bathroom because you know what that was?
What was
pure
it?
D shit.
What was your record?
It was pure D shit. That's what it was.
What's your record, man?
For this week?
Yeah.
Not including
the 2 Monday night games. Yeah.
5-9.
That ain't fucking bad.
Yes, the fuck it's lost.
If you win these 2 Monday night games, that'll make you 7-9, and that ain't bad.
And I'm really contemplating that I'm finna lose them too. Like, this shit is crazy.
All right, man. So let's go over this shit. NFL picks week 4. Baltimore. Oh shit. I'm sorry. I said Baltimore. Dallas at the New York stinking Giants. Y'all can see the shirt. Y'all know who I picked. You know who Q picked because we are both Cowboy fans. We both won that game. Dallas won that game 20-15. Dak went 22 for 27 with 221 yards and 2 TDs.
Can I say something to you?
Yes, sir.
Do you think we made a mistake in bringing him back?
Who, Dak?
No. Zeke.
You want the diplomatic answer or you want the honest answer?
I want your honest answer, bro.
Yes, a mistake. Yes. I think
Okay.
I think Zeke is washed, man. I think he washed, bro. Listen, y'all, your real dominant running backs only got a 5-year shelf life. Zeke is like in his 9th year, right? 8th or 9th. He came in the same year as Dak did. So you're here in his 9th season. You ain't gonna get much out of him no more.
You really think a running back can only do more than 5?
Yeah, that's your average. That's fact. You're gonna get 5 years out. You're gonna get 5 years of dominance out of a running back. After that, it's over. Taking all those hits.
I don't like to believe that, but in today's game, maybe.
All right, Q. Cincinnati or Carolina. Who did you have?
I went with Cincinnati.
I went with Cincinnati too. Cincinnati got the dub 34-24. Next game, New Orleans at Atlanta. Who'd you get?
Skip it.
You must have had New Orleans. So I had Atlanta. Atlanta eked it out 26-24. That was a good game, though. That was a good game. Atlanta won on a field goal at the last few seconds. So that's how they won. Jacksonville at Houston.
I was mad at myself because what I say. I didn't want to go against my Texas teams.
And you went against them.
And I went against them.
Texas won 24-20. Denver at the New York Jets. This fucking shit. And you know, I had faith in the Jets, man. They was at home and they was coming off a dub. And you know what? They really disappointed me today. They lost 10-9 to the Denver Broncos. You went with the Broncos that game, didn't you?
Nope.
Oh, we both went with the Jets. Okay, so we lost.
Nope.
Minnesota at Green Bay. Who'd you have?
Hey, look at my face.
Hey, look, man. Just say who you had. If I had a bad week, I say who I had. You need to cheer your ass up now. Come on.
I'm a cheer up because of our loss.
Minnesota at Green Bay.
Cheers about the loss.
You picked Green Bay. Green Bay lost 31-29. That was a good game too, because Green Bay was coming back. They made a hell of a comeback. They did.
And guess what they did?
They lost.
They lost.
I had picked Indianapolis over Pittsburgh. I said I'm tired of I had picked Pittsburgh every week and they won. I said let me try to get these boys a loss, and I picked Indy to beat Pitt, and Pitt finally lost. 27-24. Indy won that game, and Indy lost their quarterback, the brother, man. He had a hip. He hurt his hip. He went out for one play. He came back in, ran a bootleg, ran the quarterback, ran a bootleg around the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Hurt his hip again. I think he done.
Oh shit!
They shouldn't even let his ass come back in.
They shouldn't have.
They shouldn't have. My upset of the week: the Rams at the Bears. The Bears pulled that game out 24-18. You went with the Rams, of course. To me, your boys.
Ain't that a bitch?
Next game: Philly at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay pulled that game out 33-16. You went with Tampa Bay, didn't you? We both went with Tampa Bay that game, didn't we? Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Quentin's upset of the week: the New England Patriots versus the 49ers.
Shut up.
Q has so much faith in those Patriots. He picks them every week, and they got their asses whooped 33-16. San Fran pulls it out. Q, the scariest team in the league, in my opinion, the Washington Commanders versus the Arizona Cardinals.
Hey, they washed them boys today.
42-14, bro. They got a fucking quarterback.
Washed them boys.
They got a Q. Them boys got a quarterback. Do you hear me?
Hey,
I'm scared to death of them. I'm scared to death of them. I don't want to see him. I am. I don't want to see him. Hey, that boy, Dan Quinn got them boys playing some fireball, man, for real. Washington won that game 42-14.
I was looking at that game. I was paying attention to it because I ain't even gonna lie to you. I chose the Commanders to win. I didn't think they was gonna win like that.
Me either. I thought it was gonna be like like a 17-14 type of thing, man. I thought it was gonna be a close one, but man, they ran the scoreboard up on them for real.
Hey, quick.
Man, okay. KC at the Los Angeles Chargers. We both picked KC that game, didn't we? Or are you he was trying to go for the upset? It was a good game, though, man. KC barely won that game. They won 17-10. You almost pulled that one out. Cleveland and Las Vegas Raiders. I picked the Browns to win that game. Who'd you pick?
I actually chose the Raiders that game.
Raiders pulled it out 20-16. And tonight's Sunday night game, we got the Buffalo Bills versus the Baltimore Ravens. Who you picked that game?
The Bills.
I picked the Bills too, and they lost 35-10. Now we still got 2 Monday night games coming up. We got Tennessee at Miami and Seattle at Detroit. So we'll talk about that next week on the DQ show when we get to our picks. Now we are going to go to our NFL picks for week 5. This is redemption for Q.
For who?
Right here. This is your redemption week.
No more.
This is your redemption week. You're going to pick winners.
I don't know no more.
This is your redemption week. You're going to pick some winners, Q. Here we go. First game. You ready?
Thursday night.
We got Tampa Bay at the Atlanta Falcons. How you feel? How you feeling?
Hold on. In all honesty, bro, for real, I think Atlanta gonna pull that off at home.
Tampa Bay looked damn good today, though, Q.
They did.
Tampa Bay looked damn good today. I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay on the road. All right. New York Jets at the Minnesota Vikings.
What you thinking?
Fuck the Jets. I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings. I ain't got no more faith in Aaron Rodgers no more. I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings at home. I might regret that, but I'm going with Minnesota.
You know what? Out of sportsmanship,
I'm
gonna go with the Jets.
Okay. I like that.
Go with the Jets. I don't know, but I think I'm gonna go with the Jets on that one.
All right, cool. Carolina at Chicago.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna give it to Caleb on this one.
I'm gonna give it to Caleb too. Carolina's pathetic, bro. They look terrible.
Yeah. I think Carolina worse than New England.
Oh, 100%.
Damn, I didn't think you was gonna agree with me.
No,
like that.
I agree with that. Carolina's terrible right now. Cleveland at Washington.
I gotta go with Washington on that.
Q, I gotta go with him too. I do too. I do too. Until somebody convinced me that they can just straight up whoop them.
I don't think it's gonna be Cleveland.
It's not gonna be Cleveland.
I don't think it's gonna be Cleveland.
I'm going with Washington too. All right, Q, here we go. Miami at New England. New England at home. Tua is out for another 2 weeks. Jacoby Brissett might have a chance to pull off their first victory.
Who?
Jacoby Brissett, the quarterback, the black boy.
For who? Miami?
No, New England.
Oh.
Q, you know what?
You say Tua?
Yeah, Tua's out for another 2 weeks. Yeah, he out for another 2 weeks. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to pick New England to win this game at home. I'm going to pick them to win. Now I'm going to go with New England, Q. And if they disappoint me, I'm going to go nuclear on their asses on this show next week. I'm going to cuss out every member of that team when we come back on this show. I'm going to cuss so bad and so loud and so much.
because Miami play tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Damn, that ain't even gonna give me the opportunity to even see what this quarterback gonna do. But if two out,
Yeah, 2 out for another 2 weeks. Well, they out for 3 weeks because they got a bye week too, so he got 3 weeks to recover.
all right, D, I'm gonna roll with you, man.
You gonna go
Patriots.
New England at home too?
I'm gonna go with New England.
All right, cool. Indianapolis at Jacksonville. Man, that's a tough one. Jacksonville at home. They still ain't won a game yet though. They 0-4. Jacksonville. They ain't won a game yet.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, they 0-4.
And
And
you know who record better than theirs?
Joe Flacco took over for that black quarterback in Indy, and Joe Flacco looked real good. He threw 2 touchdowns. And they said Joe Flacco was old, man. Shit, he didn't look old today.
I'm gonna give it to the Colts, bro.
Q, like you said, in the sake of sportsmanship, I'm going to go with Jacksonville at home.
Okay.
I think Trevor going to get his first win. He's going to get his first win next week. They stopped the bleeding. They stopped the bleeding in this game.
Okay.
All right, Buffalo at Houston. Buffalo looked bad tonight, man. They didn't look good. But I think Josh Allen can bounce back.
So
but
you think
I do like Houston. No, I do like Houston, though, man. I do like Houston at home. I'm going to take Buffalo on the road.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna take Houston at home.
All right. Baltimore at Cincinnati. I think Cincinnati got the dub today, didn't they?
Hold on. Let me see real quick.
Yeah, they beat Carolina. They got the dub.
But that's Carolina. That's not Baltimore.
True that. Yeah, that's Carolina. True that.
And Baltimore, ever since that opening loss.
Yeah. And they look damn good tonight.
You know what? D?
Uh-huh.
Let me make sure. That's my upset. I'm gonna pick that for my upset. I'm going Cincinnati.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Burrow. Let's go, Joe. I believe in Joe Burrow. Cincinnati for the win. Las Vegas Raiders at the Denver Broncos.
God damn it.
And that's a rivalry too. They really hate each other.
The Raiders. And I'm going with the Raiders, bro. I'm going with the Raiders.
I'm going to go with the Raiders too. All right, the Arizona Cardinals versus the San Francisco 49ers.
I'm gonna have to go with San Fran on this one.
It's my upset of the week. I'm picking Arizona to beat it. My upset of the week, I'm going with Arizona to beat the San Francisco 49ers.
Okay.
You said your upset of the week was which game?
I chose Cincinnati over Baltimore.
All right, bro. We got the New York Giants at the Seattle Seahawks.
You tell me.
I got no faith in the Giants at all. The Giants are trash. I'm going with Gino at home. Seattle.
You know what?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna disagree with you.
Okay. You think Danny Dimes can pull a win out, huh?
I'm gonna go with New York.
All right. Next game, the Green Bay Packers at the Los Angeles Rams.
Jesus Christ. What you gonna do? I'll make this easier for you.
Some telling me to go with the Packers on the road. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with the Packers on the road. I'm going with the Pack.
That's what you're gonna do?
Yes, sir.
So I ain't even got to say it.
So you're gonna go with the Rams at home, huh? You refuse to give up on them, huh? You refuse to give up on them, folks. Rams at home for Q.
I'll go with the Rams.
Gotcha. Sunday night. The old storied rivalry, folks. The Dallas Cowboys at the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Do we even have to say who?
Do we even have to say it?
Do we
Cowboy Nation, bitches.
CNB.
Cowboy Nation, bitches.
CNB. All day. Every day.
By myself. No lights. All right, Q, and I think we only got one game for Monday night. No doubleheaders.
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans at KC. Chiefs ain't losing yet, are they? They barely pulled it out today, though. They look bad, but they pulled it out. Patrick found a way to pull it out. So, hey. On the strength of my dad was a Chiefs fan, I'm going to roll with Pops and pick the Chiefs to win at home. Rest in peace, Pops. Every time the Cowboys lose, I bet he up there laughing at me, like he used to call me when he was living and laugh at me. How about them Cowboys and start bugging up? I'd be like, shut up, Pops.
All right, D.
You going with New Orleans for the upset. Tell me right now. Tell me you're doing it.
I am.
There's a belt on the line, Quentin. Remember this.
I am.
You are? You going with them for this upset?
I'm going with New Orleans.
That should have been your upset of the week. That should have been your upset of the week.
Only reason why is because of two reasons.
Why is that?
One, Baltimore has been looking phenomenal ever since week 1 when they lost to the Chiefs.
Uh-huh.
And then Cincinnati been looking like maybe. Could you do it? Maybe.
Uh-huh.
I think they could do it against Baltimore. Secondly, I think New Orleans could pull off the upset. They're gonna be I think they could give them their first loss.
I don't know. It's hard to bet on it. It's hard to bet on the Chiefs at home, man. It's hard to.
It's hard.
Yeah, that'd be a hell of an upset. Excuse me. If they pull it out, you called it. Hey, I can't say nothing but you called it. So we'll see.
I think, and I know I got a lot of people back in Kansas that's looking at me like, what's wrong with you? Because I know they all Chiefs fans.
Well, hell, you were no Chiefs fan when you was there. Hell,
Exactly.
hell, they ain't in Kansas City. They in Wichita.
I think NO for the first loss, man. NO for the first loss.
No to pass KC the first L.
NO to hand them niggas some hydrogen peroxide.
Some humble pie.
Give them some cuts. Give them some hydrogen peroxide. Put on that cut.
Yes, sir. I can dig it. All right, folks, that's our picks for NFL Week 5. And we will go over these next week. And hopefully Q will have a better week because he was kind of depressed this week. He was kind of, down.
Hey, look, these
dumps,
last 2 weeks and these goddamn picks have been making me be like hypothetically jumping off a fucking bridge.
Damn.
I started off real hot the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, you was picking them. You was picking them the first 2 weeks. You was hot.
And these last 2 weeks made me reconsider my life choices.
Hey, look. We all have a bad week. Like, maybe next week might be my abysmal week. You never know. But yeah, those are our picks, man. We went over our picks for Week 5.
We definitely did pick a lot of the same teams.
Yeah, this is our picks for Week 5. And other than that, if we ain't got nothing else to talk about, Quinton, we can go on wrap it up if you want to, kid.
Let me say one thing. Anybody watching? Me and D trying to come up with something. Hopefully, within a couple weeks, if you all have ever followed us, which
we up to 8 followers.
You haven't probably followed this page, but
we up to 8 subscribers.
Live,
we up to 8 subscribers. We were at 6. We're almost at 10. That's the goal.
Yeah. For anybody out there that's watching, we were considering bringing back the Late Night Journal on Friday nights.
Yes.
And we actually be doing it here live.
Yes.
So we gonna see about that.
The Late Night Journal will probably have 3 hosts instead of 2. You probably see a different face in here too. So
maybe depending. Very dependent. Because I'm not saying nothing bad, but we done 3 twice and yeah. So
then all the chemistry kind of fell off. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see about it, man.
Simple ends. Simple ends. Not on this end.
Not on this end, nah. But
no.
But yeah, we'll see about it, man. That's something that we think about.
We're really thinking about it. So if we come back with the Late Night Journal, we're gonna definitely get that back going. If you haven't heard the Late Night Journal, you could go on Spotify and listen to the Late Night Journal. Every episode is the Late Night Journal with G Caesar.
How many episodes we got? It's like 2 seasons of that, ain't it? We got at least like 15 or 16 episodes on there, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Something like that. I think. Wait a minute. No, because we actually got we actually had like 2 episodes or 1 episode. I know one for sure that we never aired.
Oh, okay.
We got one for sure that never got aired.
I know we got 2 seasons on there, I believe.
Yeah, we got 2 seasons. For sure, 2 seasons. Because I think my stuff back there in the back, I can't even look it up right now.
But if you come across if you come across this and you listen to it, go check out the Late Night Journal with G Caesar. It's on Spotify. And it's a pretty good episode. There's some interesting stuff on there, man. It's
a very good episode.
Weird sex facts and all that, man. It was pretty funny, man. I had a blast doing it. So yeah, we might
coming back.
We might bring it back, man. So y'all get a chance to go check it out if you get a chance. So in the meantime, this has been the DQ Show. I have been D,
and I've been Q,
and we are going to get out of here. We will see you next Sunday night. You good people have a beautiful beautiful evening, and we will check you cats out next week. Be easy.
Hey. Yeah, that's it. Take that.
Take that pause.